Now let's look at the charts. Most of my charting I do at www.pse.tools. No? The lead programmer and owner of that website is a friend of the bosses sa BKK, no? Si Kaiser. Galing yun. Medyo bata pa pero mukhang mahusay na programmer. But karamihan naman ang mga charting tools and software, TradingView yung basis. Okay? So, una-una, anong types of charts? Candlesticks. Alam niyo na yan siguro, no? Karamihan sa atin yan ginagamit. What are candlesticks? A candlestick chart is also called Japanese candlestick chart. It's a style of chart, financial chart used to describe price movements of a security, derivative, or currency. Each candlestick typically shows one day, or really to be more accurate, each candlestick shows one period. Okay? Depending on the time frame that you're using. For example, if you have a one-month chart, meron kang 20 candlesticks, 20 trading days. It is like a combination of the line chart and a bar chart. Each bar represents all 4 important pieces of information for that day. Open, close, high, and low. So, dun pa lang sa isang kandila, 4 na yung nakikita natin na information. Open, high, low, and close. So, dun, no, sinasabi sa atin, being densely packed with information, they tend to represent trading patterns over short periods of time, often a few days or a few trading sessions. Mas nakikita ko 1 or 2 days. Yan. 1 or 2 days, medyo good signal yan. They were developed in the 18th century by Munehisa Koma, a Japanese rice trader of financial instruments, and were introduced to the Western world by Steve Neeson. There's a guy, Thomas Bulkowski. He has a website. The link I've indicated here. Nandun lahat nung mga candlestick patterns that you should be familiar with. Okay? I cannot teach you all the patterns. We do not have enough time. No? But we can at least look at anong itsura nung candlestick. Ayan. Diba sabi natin there are 4 pieces of information. The high, which is the highest price for the day. The opening price, closing price, and the lowest price of the day. The filled portion, or yung rectangular portion, we call that the body. And yung upper shadow or lower shadow are sometimes called wicks. Okay? Wicks. And then, ang belief ng iba, meron kasi pag nagdo-drawing ng trend lines, nagdo-drawing ng support resistance, etc., nag-harmonic retracement, ayaw nilang isama yung wick. Kasi yung wick, for them, they represent exaggerated emotions ng traders. The real bullishness and bearishness can be seen doon sa body ng price. Personally, I include the wick because I believe emotions really come into play. Yan. We have either green or red candlestick. Green if it's bullish, red if it's bearish. And if in other charting software, it's not green and red, it's filled or hollow. No? So pag may laman yung body, yun. Those are black. Sa iba, those are black candlesticks. Those are bearish. Pag walang laman, no, or sa iba puti yan, white candlesticks, these are bullish. Okay? Did you ever wonder pala why we call stocks as being bearish or bullish? It's because of the idea of bears and bulls. Ang bear kasi, if a bear attacks you, it attacks with its claws. And, di ba, when the bear swipes at us, pababa. Yung bulls naman, tungay yung gamit. Di ba? When a bull attacks you, pataas, no? Yung ulo niya, he will try to gore you with his horns. Yung ulo niya, upwards ang movement. Okay? Konting trivia lang. Next. Aside from bullish and bearish candles, we have the concept of dojis. These are candles where the opening and closing prices are virtually equal. So in these four examples, makikita nyo, opening and closing price is equal talaga. But you can have dojis na merong, yun, umangat ng konti, bumaba ng konti, but just a few pips. Just a few fluctuations. Up or down ng 1%. Ay, hindi nga eh. Let's say, it would really depend on the price. But may makikita tayong ibang dojis mamaya. So you have dojis that are neutral. No? So pag nakakita kayo niyan, neutral dojis, medyo no signal yan. You cannot use candlestick analysis to determine whether you're buying or selling. A long-legged doji also represents indecision. Same price din. No signal din yan. Pero it could, for me, be an indicator of volatility. Meaning, pwedeng umangat ng malaki, pwedeng bumagsak ng malaki ang price on the next day. Diba? And then you have a gravestone doji, which clearly shows that the price tried to go up, pero talagang malakas ang sell down. The long upper shadow suggests that the direction of the trend may be nearing a major turning point. It is formed when the opening and closing price of the underlying asset are equal and occur at the low of the day. For me, most of the time, napapansin ko bearish ito. Okay, the next day, malamang pabagsak yan. Lalo na, sabi dito, it may be a major turning point. Lalo na kung uptrend yung stock, nakakita kayo ng ganito, gravestone doji, chances are, baka patapos na yung trend at magkaka-reversal. Lalo sa uptrend. And the opposite naman is for a dragonfly doji. People tried to push the stock price down, pero ang daming buyers, hindi kayang i-push down. So, umakyat. On a downtrend, if you see this kind of doji, dragonfly, it's called a hammer. Okay? Napakalakas niyang hammer na yan. I know people who only trade hammers. And they make pretty good profits. Yun lang, naghahanap lang sila ng hammer on downtrending stocks. Pag nakakita sila ng hammer, pasok. The next day, umakyat ng konti, hintay. The day after, pag hindi nagtuloy ang reversal, benta. You make 1, 2, 3%. Okay na sila. So yan, the longer shadow or wick suggests that the trend may be turning. This kind of doji is bullish. Tawag pa ng iba dyan, pin bar. Kasi parang pin, no? Yung opening and closing price, yung hugis niya, parang pin. Okay? So yan, halimbawa sa PSEI, I don't really want to hype any stock. So for most examples, I'll be using the PSEI. Kita natin, ayan, no? Ganyan yung itsura ng PSEI pagka candlestick yung ginamit natin. Okay? How do you change from candles to bars, to hollow candles, to line to area, to Heikin Ashi? You just click itong upper portion. Ito dito, sa taas. Just click that, and then you can switch to the different types of charts. So we have bar charts. For those of you who are familiar with Spyfrat's, Boss Spyfrat's stock sentiments, ganyan yung ginagamit niya. Ganun din yan. Meron ding open, high, low, and closing price. No? Kita mo naman open, high, low, and closing. I don't use those too much. Pero depende siguro kung saan tayo nasanay. Some people use line charts, which only indicate the closing price for the day. May mga tao na mas komportable sa line charts kasi daw kita mo if the chart is pointing upwards or downwards. So in some instances, especially in very strong trends, kita mo tulad nito talagang up. Tulad dito sa huli, mukhang medyo up. So they prefer that. And then you have area charts, which are line charts, but the lower area is filled. It really depends what you're more comfortable with. Meron tayong Heikin Ashi, but that's a little bit complicated. Candlestick siya, tapos nagpapakita siya ng trend. No? I don't really want to get into that now. But maybe in a later, kasi hindi ko rin ginagamit, hindi rin ako magaling noon. Si Boss Mel Novilla uses Heikin Ashi candlesticks sometimes. Ayun, but I don't, and I cannot really explain how to use it. So, aside from the different types of charts, we look at the different time frames. Daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual, so yearly, and intraday, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 8 hours. How do you change the time frame? Ito, sa tabi nung types of chart, sa kaliwa, meron 1D. If you click that, lalabas doon. You want 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, so on, so on, so on. Intraday, meaning within the day. Okay? Now, different traders use different time frames for different reasons. Why do you use higher time frames? It's because you can eliminate noise and choppiness. And then it's clearer to see if the trend is going up, going down, or sideways. And with higher time frames, you are able to find real support and resistance. Meron tayong concept of strong support, strong resistance. But meron ding minor support, minor resistance. Sometimes the support or resistance we are able to see on the daily or in the intraday are not really very strong. But pag nakita po natin sa weekly or monthly or even quarterly or annual chart na may support, those are very strong. Supports and resistance. Why use lower time frames? So that you can determine entry points and exit points. So that you can see if there is a strengthening or weakening of momentum. And so that you can take advantage of intraday dips and rallies in price. What do I mean? Sige. You will see a little choppiness, and I am sorry, I don't want to hype this stock, but you guys need to see examples. So MRP, mahina yung MRP a few days ago, pero mukhang lumalakas. If you look at the last candle, no, yung Friday, green, maganda, the daily. But if you look at its, let's say, 15-minute chart, this was the 15-minute chart niya. Let's see, hanapin natin yung, dito nagsimula, no? Dito nagsimula. So, umakyat, no? Pag ginamitan nyo sana ng 15-minute chart, makikita nyo that 9:23 nung hapon, no? 2:15. Yun na yung parang pinakamababa niya for the afternoon. So if you had looked at the daily chart, makita nyo na nag-hold, mukhang nagkaroon ng support dito sa 860, no? And then na-break itong 950. So for us, going higher na yan. Had you looked at the 15-minute chart also, meaning kita nyo na uptrend, pero naghahanap kayo, saan kayo papasok? Hindi, pwede kayong bumili near here, 923. In fact, that's what I did. I bought at 926 and 925. Kasi nakita ko sa intraday, sa 15-minute chart, 923 yung low niya for the afternoon. So when I thought, okay, uptrend siya, I want to get in, but I want to get in as cheap as possible. Well, not as cheap as possible, but relatively reasonably cheap. Reasonable yung presyo. Ayun, doon ako pumasok. So that's an example of using lower time frames to determine entry points. Kung halimbawa naman, exit point, selling. Kung nakita nyo, ito, last week. Diba sabi natin, doji? And this candle is an example of a doji. Opening and closing price, similar, no? But not exactly the same. Ito, yan, doji siya. I'll just change the settings para klaro. Makita nyo, doji siya, di ba? Not the same exactly, but close. So, di ba sabi natin indecision? So, kita natin, nag-uptrend, nag-doji, indecision. Alam na natin medyo humihina yung price. Yung uptrend. So, yun nga, humina yung uptrend, bumagsak. Di ba? So, for some people, ito, they would have wanted to sell on this day, June 9. Tingnan natin yung 15 minutes ng June 9. Ano ang itsura niyan? June 9. Here. Yun. Okay. So, kung sa 15 minutes sa June 9, kung iniisip mo na, ay, bearish, the moment this was broken, here, nga dyan, when that was broken, if you were looking for an exit point, no, benta ka na sana. Dito. But these are fairly a little bit advanced. So if you want, kung ayaw mo dun, kasi may nakita ka na parang support dito, no? Ayun, nung nag-break dun, cut ka na. Cut ka na. Diba? Nung nag-break, pwede ka na mag-cut. Yes, I'm recording this, but I'm not too sure as to the quality of the recording. Tingnan natin. Kung magandang recording, papalinis ko. Let's see what you can do, and then we'll try to upload. So reminder lang, guys, I'm not here to teach you really how to trade. I'm here to make you a little bit familiar with different concepts na medyo basic. In time, matututo din kayo. But I just want you to have some overview of what you should know.